This is about traversing and understanding your system, what your truth is, what that means to you, filling into your own perspective, and being able to hold others' perspectives as well.
Hi, everybody.
Hey guys,
So, we're going to get right into what we were going to talk about today, which is your truth.
truth.
Yes. So, what is your truth? What is that coming in for you looking like, Z? So, Z's here today. I'm very excited.
Hi
Sorry.
everybody.
We just jump right in.
I'm so excited to be here. Uh,
Yeah.
I would have to say very prominently with this horse energy coming through that it's very strongly I have to be in my truth and sovereignty in order for the horse medicine or energy to move itself.
Mhm. Yeah. It feels very divine feminine push
Yeah.
to me. And it's really funny because I asked for a picture today
This is so good.
from ChatGPT, and this is what it came up with, which I thought was
Get it?
so hilarious. Yeah. She's very sovereign, obviously.
Absolutely.
And the divine feminine, I feel like, has pushed the beginning of this big awakening,
Mhm. Yeah,
but the divine masculine is now at their point where they're going to start to level up.
absolutely.
Um, yeah, and a lot of men already have, but as a group, it's going to be much bigger.
And also, too, this is fully reclaiming that balance within self, right? Our masculine and feminine parts are coming into union themselves so that we have the ability to be in full sovereignty. And that's what's going to allow us to create with each other and create moving forward. So
Mhm.
all of the balance is coming in.
Yeah. And I feel like when you're in a conversation with someone, and if you're getting triggered or if it doesn't resonate, then it's not. If you're getting triggered, there's something to heal, usually. But if it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your truth. So there's a lot of different people out there speaking, and they're speaking on their own timeline.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm speaking on my timeline. This is what I see for my future.
Absolutely.
And people that resonate with that, they're in the same timeline.
Yes.
But if somebody is saying, you need to hoard food right now, or, um, some of those kind of things, or
Mhm.
make sure you have lots and lots and lots of water. And
You gotta get the
I'm like,
toilet
oh, on
paper.
that timeline, where'd that timeline go? Like that was 5 years ago for me, or 6 years ago for me. And I had warnings about that then, and then that timeline disappeared. But for some people, it's still in their reality.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
again, this is a space where we're really owning our own perspective and being able to see other people's perspectives and the timelines they're on. And we're all traversing different lines right now because they're quite intertwined. There's a lot of them out there, and you'll see very easily when you're interacting with somebody at this point, because your system is learning its truth. Your physical body, your nervous system, it's going to track it pretty quickly and be like, oh, that's a no for me. What am I going to do with this? And I want to say just for me, like if that's not in a co-alignment, that's a thank you very much. And it's a quick step out because that's not where I'm going to resonate. So this is about traversing and understanding your system, what your truth is, what that means to you, filling into your own perspective and being able to hold others' perspectives as well.
Yeah. And it's your choice which portal you step through, which place you end up in your timeline. I mean, it kind of is the multiverse.
Yeah.
And it looks to me like a braid,
Mhm.
but with two big sections versus one.
Sure.
And they're all like intertwined, but each hair is a timeline.
Exactly.
So, there's individual, like Z and I are on the same timeline, but we still have a different perspective. We
Mhm.
still have different things that we're doing. We still have, a lot of different things that we'll be doing.
Sure.
And that's what makes it exciting
Mhm.
because we don't want to all be the same. How boring is that? And
Yeah,
what does it do? Nothing.
that doesn't do anything. And if you look at it, the overall collective consciousness, that does not allow us to grow at all, right?
Mm-mm.
Your perspective
Yeah.
of the braid is so beautiful, and I appreciate how you see that. And I see it differently. I do see the lines, but mine turn into musical notes, right? That's my body's perspective on how I see it. It's a whole symphony. And how I traverse those is I'm looking specifically for the one that feels the best for me, and I'm going to hold it there. And the rest of them resonate themselves out. And then the symphony or the rest of the reality that comes around it is the one that I want to be on. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And everything starts with sound.
Totally.
So that totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
And you were here not that long ago. So we had a class
Mhm.
and then we had a get together, and that was really good. And we actually let go of a lot of stuff with sound.
Oh yeah.
So we did a big clearing with sound at the end, and that was really gorgeous. Don't discount sound, you guys. Like, it's so important, and it's the instigator of so many things. And your thoughts are also sounds.
They are. They are
Yeah.
constantly pinging off of things. We've had the concept of light, right? We've been talking about light, step into your light, see the light. That is all entirely sound. And if you sit with yourself long enough and you listen to sound or you create your own sound, like I was drumming at the end of that class, it's going to allow you to be able to traverse yourself a lot more and the spaces that you're wanting to be in. You'll be able to see the timelines easier, right? Because they are all sound. Right? You'll be able to move in spaces that you want to because they're all sound. And your body, that's the first thing it's going to pick up on is sound.
Yeah, it is. And think about the bells. Think about all the sounds that were taken away.
Mhm.
And now all those frequencies are coming back in. And I don't like to say certain words on YouTube, but frequency and also healing are very, very linked up.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We'll say that.
No, I like to beat around the bush if I think a word is going to trigger something.
I know, I hear
Yeah.
that. Circling with that and coming back to what all that is the sound's going to help your body move through the things that it needs to move through, whether that's healing triggers, uh, connections, right? Wealth, money coming in, all that's going to come back to the sound portion within your body.
Yeah. It's such a gorgeous time to be here, like at the beginning of a whole new frequency. And I feel like the fifth, and I've been talking about this, the fifth dimension
Mhm.
will come in this year. And I see the year as April to April, pretty much. So we're we're coming into the fifth dimension, and a lot of that is going to be with sound. So the sounds of nature are going to be probably the best symphony to listen to.
Hmm. Yeah, I would say that's definitely for myself because I'm constantly out and about listening to
Mhm.
anything that's outside. And I would have to say with that 5D or however you want to perceive it, right? We've had lots of perceptions on the 5D. It's going
Yep.
to be out of your thinking mind reality, moving down into, of course, the heart space first, but all of the filaments in your nervous systems are opening themselves up to the sound first. So it's also being very quiet internally, even with talking to you. I'm like the words are like nyeh, 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 because I'm
Right.
resonating off of that frequency that I'm hearing from you, not the words. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. And telepathy is huge right now. It's huge. And that's why I've started sharing so many pictures, because
Yes.
telepathy comes to you in pictures and sound too, actually, and feeling. But words are not really needed in telepathy.
Mhm. Yep.
So it's funny, there's a lot of animal communicators that are
Yep.
talking lately, and I love it.
Definitely.
They're so fun. And the whole cat and the dog hierarchy and the hilarity of how cats are the protectors of the humans, and which, they are. They're doing a lot of protecting,
Definitely.
but they're very uppity about it, and it's really funny to listen to. And then the dogs are very, like, kind, and they try not to step on the cat's toes, and like all the things
Great
that we're
story.
learning right now, that's all telepathy.
Definitely telepathy. And the humor in it is what we're looking for too, right? Is finding the humor
Yeah.
because that allows more of that breakdown. I've seen a lot of aspects and things like that popping up too, and I think it's so funny how we're traversing that. But in reality, it's yeah, because we're actually getting what that sound is like. Our bodies are interpreting it in interesting ways, which makes it kind
Mhm.
of funny, right?
Really funny. There's a lady that the cats and the dogs are like waking her up and showing her what the universe actually is like. And it's so much fun, you guys. Like, we're like children here, and your inner child is the child, the human part of you. They're the child that's awakening right now, and we're here to help them. And I just love what's happening.
Oh, it's good fun. It's good
Yeah.
with my cat. I mean, I have a he's I wouldn't say he's like a guardian or protector of me or in any which way, but definitely so attuned to what's happening in the universe. It's very easy to catch. And he not just wakes me up at night. I mean, it's traversing through the day, but he'll shoot me down portals and all kinds of things. He'll be like, "Look at these dragons." I'm like, "Wow, that's taking it in there deep." But the animals are have always been that way, really.
Mhm.
Right? And we're coming back to that home base of we have always been that way too. That's the truth that's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. We're starting to realize what we were created to be.
Hmm.
That's what I feel like humanity is doing right now. Um, and it's getting more and more eye-opening, and the eyes are seeing more, and we're hearing more, and the brain is just beginning to really allow more of that information to come to the conscious mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The
it's
receiving aspect.
really cool.
Uh-huh. Seeing how we're actually receiving the information now. And that was from the beginning a sound, and then it moved through into the all mind. And really, we had such a narrow space of how we were perceiving and receiving information. And now it's the intake of so many aspects all at once. It's like intaking an infinite amount of timelines all at once, but your nervous system has the ability to catch it, interpret it in a way that it feels like is right for its own perceiving, and be able to walk with it. I mean, that's the new, or if you want to call it ascension pathway that we've been working with. That's the full
Mhm.
embodiment of that piece. So exciting.
It is. It's so exciting. And I noticed the body is really responding to so much frequency right now. People feel either bombarded or amazing,
Yep.
So just kind of roll with it at this point. I always keep thinking, oh, next month is going to be more calm. And then it's like, nope, that's
Yeah.
changed. It's not going to be more calm. So it's really interesting. And May is supposed to be more calm at this point. So let's go back to that and see what actually happens, because maybe the astrology will be changed at that point.
It very well might be. We might all be changing it
Mhm.
right in this moment, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
it's so good.
Oh, it is. It's amazing. It's amazing how fast we're shifting it too. It's
Mhm.
so incredible to witness. And then I would say that just with the body and how we're experiencing that, we are. I always laugh because people say that too. It's supposed to be calm. I'm like, is it? How are you feeling about that? You see the bodies are like, ah. That's because we're experiencing so much more vibration frequency. Well, if we move those words on a quantum base, so an infinite base, that the systems do feel overloaded at first, but that's understanding what each of those phases are, the amount that's coming in, and how we get to receive them, and then our nervous system is going to take it from there. So as we move forward and we get more stable with the amount of that, I mean, I'm not saying that's going to change. We're going to continue to get more and more frequencies down here from my perspective, right? It's being able to walk with all of those, interpret it with ease, because we'll be more in the heart centered and in the base of the nervous system. That is not where our minds are making stories of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. We've spent lifetimes learning from stories.
Yep.
And I think that will become a little bit different as we go, because the stories are going to be more telepathic.
Hmm. Yep.
and we're going to be more energetic. So even like food and stuff will start to shift quite a bit. I don't remember there's all this science that's coming out all of a sudden, which is really
Yep.
good. But 60% of our energy actually comes from the sun. So we're a little more plant-like than we have been aware of.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think, thinking about those things, and when you see something pop up in your field, actually pay attention because it's there for a reason.
Oh, absolutely. And I
Mhm.
would have to say slowing down is another big piece to this, being able to slow down and feel what's coming into the field. Like you say, more plant matter than we could have ever thought, right?
Yeah.
That's always been, I laugh at it now because I look at all the science coming out, which has always been there, and it's like, it's hilarious. It's amazing, but to me, it's hilarious. I'm like, that has always been there. I'm glad that we're finally getting to a point where, oh, yeah, we are more like the plant life than we could have ever imagined.
Mhm.
So, those of us who have been out there really immersed with the trees and the plant life are finally getting a taste of like, oh, wow, I can actually breathe, talk, speak to them because they're more me than I could ever imagine,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. They're so similar and I mean, just think about other people.
Hmm.
We're kind of symbiotic and we can do different things. We have different aspects, different gifts, and the plants deserve to be seen for what they are. The trees, the mycelium,
Yep.
everything that is here to be in symbiosis and work together. And humanity's been pulled out of that for so long and taught that all those things are lesser,
Yep.
and then also told that they're lesser as well. So, in different ways. And those are the chains that we're breaking free of right now.
Absolutely. So that's a sovereignty piece. And
Yeah.
all the stories that we've told ourselves and created
Yeah.
time for us to come back to that point of remembrance.
Mhm. It's a beautiful time to be alive.
It is absolutely.
Yeah. I love this. Is there anything you want to share with the audience before we go?
Hmm. I mean, honestly, I would say everybody, for one, is doing a fantastic job. Keep going. Like, I see it every single day how we're really interacting with this and doing a beautiful job. Being entirely yourself, being in your truth, your authenticity, slowing down a little bit to see what's coming into your field, and then trusting that you've got this. We're in a period where it feels a little bit unknown too, especially to our bodies with so much coming in. But know that you've got this. The universe has this too, and we're all
Mhm.
interacting with an ecosystem that is on an equal plane at this point, coming into an equal plane, right, of synergy. So keep going. Be yourself.
Yeah. Keep going. So I think we should also introduce your course.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us just a little bit about that because it's so pertinent to right now.
Yeah, yeah. So I work with the Quantum Game Changers, and this is an immersive experience. Not, I wouldn't say it was a course. It's tied directly to what we were saying in the space of it breaks down your nervous system, how it wants to interact. It's completely self-led, and you're creating your blueprint for how the information gets to be received into your body. So you'd be interacting with yourself, your nervous system, and other pieces to help support how you personally navigate with information coming in, so that you can sustain the receiving portion of it. You can sustain connection. You can sustain wealth, and also you get to co-create. There's a lot of community to this too. You get to co-create with it as well.
And that's like deeply embedded in sovereignty.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're gonna put the whole thing on what the vault is with the game changers, it's learning your own sovereignty,
Yeah.
learning how to be with yourself, be stable, and then working the ecosystem so you can actually play. It's immersive, super immersive gameplay, because we're playing a game right now, right?
We are. We are. And it's getting more fun. And I love that. I think people are allowing themselves to have more fun as well. which we've been really serious for a long time, and we're finally kind of busting free of that and enjoying each other. And
Yeah,
that's so big. So big.
it's so big, and
Yeah.
it's going to be amazing moving forward too, the more that we work it.
Yep. Love it. We love you guys. We hope you
Absolutely.
have a beautiful day and hope that this helped explain things.
Absolutely. And all of my links will be below. I've got some cool freebies with the Game Changer too. So please hit subscribe, take a look, immerse yourself. And I love you guys so much.